buddy?
Good, my
Gosh,
friend.
it's always good to see you.
Always good to
Gosh
see
darn
you,
it.
my friend.
You're the blast from the past.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I had rotator cuff surgery, so I can't play hockey for a while yet.
Okay.
So
hockey was your game for years, right? I mean,
yeah.
you played that for years. How's this compare?
It's a good workout.
It's
good.
Still, seriously?
Yeah.
It's a good workout?
Oh,
You
yeah.
like your thighs, right? I mean,
Huh?
the core.
Yeah.
You get a good core workout.
And once you start sweeping.
Oh, exactly.
They're going to start pebbling the ice. When you curl, the ice has a texture to it. And what they're going to do is they use kind of a sprinkler head, and they spread droplets of water throughout the whole lanes, and it's called pebbling, and it makes the stones travel along the ice. Set up once we drag, then we can set up all the hacks.
Okay.
We did our first learn to curl about this time last year. It was in March, I believe. And so right after that, we planned on taking out the ice for maintenance and repairs. So it was the perfect opportunity for us to actually add the houses under the ice.
Houses?
The circles are called houses.
Oh.
Yep. So we were able to do that because we were taking out the ice. It's been the first time in 5 years that the rink had actually taken the ice out. So when we put the ice back in, we got the circles in, and it's a lot less hassle for us, because a lot of arena curling, you actually have to draw the houses in every single time that you play.
Yeah.
Are all different heights.
The pebble was when they were throwing
When they
the
throw
water.
it. It's
Yeah.
all different heights.
Yeah.
So when you drag the stones, it makes all the pebbles one height. It makes the stones travel much faster.
So this is the hack.
That's called the hack.
Yep. And this is where you step into it, and this is where you start from when you're throwing. So you would put 1 foot in the hack, 1 foot on the slider, 1 hand on a stone, and then your support, and you pop up, and then you slide out. So this is your starting. It's a lot like on track, track and field, where they start from the hack. Same thing.
Now, would you call this just a practice for you guys, or what's today all about?
So it takes us about 30 minutes to set up the 4 lanes. We do that on Sundays from 3 to 3:30 right now. We've been doing a 1 hour just pickup curl. You can come in, it doesn't cost anything right now. We're trying to get more members and trying to get more people interested. I'll give a free lesson. You can come out and check it out. And then from 4:30 to 6:30, we do 2 hours of basically league curl. We get every time you go down the ice with 16 stones, 4 people to a team. It's called an end, and we usually get 8 ends in 2 hours, and that's our league match. Between the people that had curled last summer and through the winter and fall, there's been about 30 people that have come in and out. These guys are warming up. They're gonna start throwing some stones down, seeing how the ice is.
Yeah.
After we pebble and after everything kind of sets, we kind of throw some rocks down to get the speed of the stones. And you can see Renee sliding out and putting one down the lane. The ice, when it's pebbled, it's a textured ice, so
yes.
It's still slippery,
yeah.
But you can walk on it, you can run on it, and when you get comfortable, it really is. You can really get around on it without feeling like you're going to fall. It's not like a wet, slick ice.
smoother you make it, the faster it'll go, right? Or farther it'll go.
So normally you have 4 people to a team. One person is called the skip, and they're at the other end, and they're kind of like the quarterback. They're going to tell the person throwing the stone. They're going to give them something to aim at, and which direction to turn the stone. Because a stone is going to curl to the left or to the right. And see, he's giving her a signal of where to aim and which way to turn the stone. So she's going to turn it, and then it'll curl to the right. Then you have obviously the person throwing the stone, and you usually have 2 people that are sweeping the stone. And the skip will tell them whether to sweep or whether to hold up. And there's 2 reasons to sweep. One is speed. You can make a stone carry up to 10, 12 feet further with a good sweeper. Also, you would sweep for direction. So if a stone is curling too much and you need it to go straighter, you would sweep hard to keep that line. You can't sweep a stone to curl more, and you can't sweep a stone to go slower. There's nothing that's going to slow down a stone. Good one, Lily.
And the idea is to get it as close to the circle as possible?
So
how do you score?
The way you score is the stone that's closest to what they call the button. So the button is the very center of the ice. So whichever stone is closer to that gets the first point. And for every stone of the same color that is closest to the button, you get an extra point. As soon as you have a stone of another color that is closer than any of the others, then you don't have any of those. The rest of those don't count.
That was a good one, right?
Yeah, it was good because it's on the blue.
It's on the blue,
yeah.
and that means you get a point.
Yeah.
Got it.
So the closest one to the house gets the point.
Got it. Have you done any competition? That's a great shot.
That's a great shot.
Wow. Have you competed?
No.
You want to?
I don't know. Maybe someday.
But right now it's just fun.
Right now it's
but
just fun.
But it would seem like it would be fun to compete at because it's.
It would.
I mean, the team that you put together, right? I mean, you work as a team.
We do, yeah.
And then you would go off island. They must have competitions all over.
They do, yeah.
Fun.
It's like you become obsessed.
Do you like dreaming about it?
You do dream about it.
I would think you would.
You do because they call it chess on ice because, I mean, you think about your strategy, you think about how can I get better at my technique, you know, it just gets in your head.
Does it become an obsession?
Kind of.
It seems
I
like
love it.
could.
It's really fun. I don't normally like the ice or cold or anything, but I come every Sunday because it's so fun.
I could really see this as a competitive thing for people to do and go off island and just to get off island and go and compete against other towns. It looks like it'd be fun.
Well, I guess, but I mean, from what I can pick up, the culture of curling is very supportive, and you know, there's not like a huge competitive spirit. Like we say good curling at the end of the game to everybody, and you have to kind of call your own fouls and things like that. So I like that aspect of the game as well.
Are you doing it every week?
Yeah, but today is our last day for this session.
And then it's going to pick up in the summer?
In the summer.
Great.
All right, so we have the hack our sliding foot, which is a Teflon base to slide on the ice.
Yes.
All Teflon.
Yep.
Very slippery. So
You gotta have that.
gotta have that to slide. So I do the number system. Number 1, foot in the hack, nice and secure.
Yep.
Lower in the hack for a lighter shot, higher in the hack for a heavier shot. More power up high, and it's all coming from your thigh right here, thighs and hips. Okay.
Yep.
So then I step in the hack. I get down in position with my support. I use a broom. Some people will use the PVC stabilizer bar. It's whatever you're comfortable with.
Right, right.
It's very nice and easy. And then I'll get my rock, warmed up a little bit, make sure she's ready. I'll look down to my skip, see what she's going to tell me to do, where she wants it, and what type of curl she wants on the snow. And then I stand up, put my foot on the slider, so now I'm slipping. But I've got this good secure, nice stabilizing, and I'm ready to throw. So then I'll pull back up, get ready, shoot. And sometimes it's good, and sometimes it's good or okay.
How long have you been doing it?
We started last summer.
How much better are you?
I would say a lot better.
Really?
In less than a year, we've gotten a lot better as a group, all of us. We've all shared tips and tricks. We've all, worked with each other and said, hey, I noticed that your foot is a little bit over to your left. Try getting it more centered underneath your shoulder, and you might have a better takeoff, you might have a better delivery. And watching things online, YouTube, watching the World Champions, getting information like that, and just sharing it amongst each other and talking about the game. And the other thing that we've done a lot of is we've played a lot with a lot of different people, so you get to feel their different strengths, and you just kind of come together and everybody works together at it. It's kind of fun.
Good for you, Rob. How you been?
Hey, good to see you.
Good to see you, buddy.
How are you?
When are you allowed to actually start sweeping?
Right as soon as she lets go of it.
Oh, as soon
Yeah.
as she lets go.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's some serious. You
Yes.
gotta figure out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
If you sweep too much.
Oh, it's a big
gonna
part
go
of the
flying.
game. Yeah, it's a big part of the game. Yeah, it's not. It's just not. It's not something to. No, not just something to keep you occupied.
So you love it?
Oh yeah. I have a great time.
Is that your forte? I mean, are you really good at the sweeping?
No.
No.
Not
You
much
can
better
throw
than-
too.
yeah. I'm as good as anybody else. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
It's just sweeping. It's kind of a function of how hard you try. Anybody can be good at sweeping. It's just like regular sweeping.
Right, right. You just got to understand
yes.
what power came off that.
Yes.
So how old are you?
I'm 10 years old.
10. And do a lot of other kids do this, or are you the
Well,
only?
I'm probably maybe like 3 other kids maybe.
Really?
Not a lot.
But I think it's a great sport for kids too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, do you tell all your friends to come over and try it?
No.
You don't? Would they come if you told them?
Maybe.
I think they should. I'd like my son to try it.